How do you talk to your kids when these school shootings happen? Local 12's Christian Hauser shares the story of students from a local school and how they are reacting.
Father Sean Danda and the 8th grade class from St. Michael's School in Brookville, Indiana, took a tour of Local 12 today.
How often can you see somebody behind the scenes that is telling you get to safety?
While they were here, new details were coming out about this latest school shooting.
Multiple fatalities and injuries reported after a shooting at a Texas high school.
Father Danda and Victoria Hoff, a mother of 4 and a teacher at St. Michael's, sat down to talk about what they'll say to their students about the shooting. Danda says he'll focus on teaching empathy.
The more they learn it, the more that they are able to help those who could be hurting, could be being pushed towards a breaking point.
Father Danda says the students will have questions about why these shootings continue to happen.
They come with a lot of fear. Could this happen here? Will we be next?
Hoff says that fear has become a regular part of these students' lives.
I'm always telling my students that if you see somebody that's struggling, just make sure that you're doing whatever you can do to be there for that student.
Hoff and her oldest daughter often talk about staying safe.
And I just have to tell her that, people are there to keep them safe. As a teacher, that's my job. To try to keep my students safe, and that's what they're going to do for her.
At the end of the day, they'll both offer the same advice, simply to pray for one another.
Not only for victims in this case, but also for those who do violence.
One of the biggest things I took away from talking with these two is that they try and teach their students to surround themselves with people who care about them. And Father Danda wants to remind us all, the world changes one person at a time. It starts with each one of us. Rob, back to you.
Christian, thanks very much. Stay with Local 12 for the latest developments on the school